Hello darlings, I am Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 on how to make this beautiful prosperity pig. Thank you so much for watching. Hello darlings, I am Cassandra. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the ears and the tail for your prosperity pig. Now, the first thing you're going to do is simply take the pattern and you're going to trace it onto your fabric, and you're going to place good side to good side. You're going to sew around the ear, and you're going to leave the bottom portion of the ear open. And you're going to need floral wire, fiber fill, and a needle and thread to make the ears and the pigtail. And you're going to ladder stitch the items onto your pig. And throughout the video, you will be able to see it's pretty self-explanatory. Now, the thing that's very interesting about your prosperity pig is that it is, we're making this to attract good fortune, good luck, wealth, and prosperity. It's also good for couples who are looking to have children, but whenever we use the term having children, it also means to reproduce. So let's say, for example, you're looking to complete your book, or you're painting, or you're looking to get a new job, or you're looking for new opportunities. The prosperity pig is perfect for all of these endeavors. It is said that having an abundance of pigs, like fat, juicy, healthy pigs in your home, it really attracts like opportunities, wealth, prosperity, fertility for those who are looking for it, an abundance of ideas, an abundance of luck. The pig's nose has, I actually can't remember the exact amount, but I think it's like over 10,000 nerve endings, and it is the most sensitive part of the pig's body. And when pigs, like when they're socializing with each other or when they're taking naps, they like to rub like their noses together. It is their way of communicating. So the pigs, isn't that interesting that the pigs' noses are so sensitive, and they like to root their noses into the earth for food and things like that. But what's really cool about it, they say that if you dream about a pig, or if you are, for some reason, like you're watching this video and you're asking yourself, why am I watching this video? Well, the pig has kind of like come into your life. It means that you should start sniffing out new opportunities. And it also means that an abundance of wealth and money and good luck and new fresh ideas and being productive, like all of these good things are coming your way. They say you should place your pig in your home in your southeast corner, in your bedroom, in your work area. Like, for example, I think southeast is like if you practice like basic Feng Shui. But let's just say you walk into your home right now and you look into the far, left corner of your room. The far left corner of your room, that is your money area. It is a perfect place to place your pig. Another place that is very auspicious or good luck for you to place your pig would be in your children's area in your home. So let's just say you walk into your home and you look on the right wall, and then in the middle of that right wall, darling, that is your children's area, which represents your creativity, but it also represents like having children as well. And in general, if you know someone who is trying to conceive and they're looking to have a baby, they should, according to legend, darling, if they have pigs, pig figurines in their bedroom, this would draw the luck of conception and fertility into their lives. Isn't that interesting? Now, some interesting things about pigs is that I think I've mentioned this before, is that they have the intelligence of a 4-year-old child. They're easy to train. They're extremely sociable. They're clean animals. They have very distinctive sounds when they communicate. They're sociable. So one of the downsides about the pig is, I don't want to say it's a downside, but everything has a negative, is that they tend to be generous. But like, I think it's something like, if you have a dream about a pig and maybe it's not a positive dream, it means that you need to share more, that you're being greedy. And also, yeah, I think that's the thing. Is that if like the pig is chasing you, or if the pig is biting you, or something that is not conceived as a positive dream, it means that you need to be more generous with your resources. You need to be more giving and more humanitarian. But in general, what's interesting about the pig is that the pig represents our throat chakra. Again, we're talking about that area for creativity, speaking the truth, our artistic expression of our being. It's also communicating with others, because the pig is very social in nature. And the pig also, I don't know if I said, I know I said this in a previous video, is that they are known to sing to the mom is known to sing to her babies as she is nursing them, and that they are very nurturing and kind, like to their piglets, and also to other pigs. And they said sometimes they can be ornery, like maybe if things don't go their way, but usually they're very good natured and they're very fun, and that they're very clean animals. As a matter of fact, they say they like to they make sure to use the restroom far away from where they eat and where they play with other pigs. And I think that's pretty interesting. They're very sociable animals, very kind animals. And the reason that pigs are such good luck is because they're able to breed under the most inauspicious conditions. So if there's like cold weather, or if there's a drought, they seem to find a way to still reproduce. And they tend to, they're able to prosper under most conditions. Isn't that interesting? Just a few more fun facts about pigs. Pigs are omnivores. They eat animals and plants just like humans. And you know how people say things like, I'm going to pig out? Well, pigs actually eat slowly, and they savor their food, and they don't eat sloppily. I mean, well, they eat sloppy, but not like, people think, I'm just going to eat a ton of food. They actually, savor their food, and they drink about, I think they said like 14 gallons of water a day, and their weight, 50% of their weight is actually made up of water. But another interesting thing about pigs is that farmers know that it is very important. I'm not going to say farmers know, guys. I don't know where I'm getting these words from. But it is very important for a pig to live in a stress-free environment and to remain very calm, because their lungs and hearts are very small relative to their body size, and it's very difficult for them to survive under stressful conditions. And you know how people say things like, you lazy, like a pig. Well, actually pigs aren't lazy, and they can typically, the typical pig can run 1 mile in 7 minutes, child. Some other things about pigs is that they can be taught to hunt for truffle. Now, truffle is a flavor, some type of fungi that's found near oak trees, and it is called the diamond of the kitchen, and it flavors food. And I think I read something where the most expensive truffle was sold for $3,300,000. Let me get this right. It was 330,000. Okay, like $300,000. That's how much the truffle was sold for. Very expensive, and there is something in it that is I think it's like an aphrodisiac for the pigs, so it's easy for them to find. But I think the symbolism of this to me is that, you know, they call this truffle. It's very expensive. It flavors the food and gives the food a wonderful smell. We actually have some. I love it in my omelets. But the thing that's interesting is, like, we call it the diamond of the kitchen, and they're able to sniff it out. And they said that you can train dogs to sniff it out, but pigs sniff out truffles better than any other animal. And the only way we can actually find them in the ground is by the use of pigs. So to me, this pig symbolism, in my opinion, it shows that, you know, what we are looking for, the diamonds, are underneath us. It's like the thing that's in your environment. Also, just to tie into what I want to say here, is that pigs have very poor vision, but their sense of smell is phenomenal. So to me, it's showing, if I was to look at the symbolism from my own insight, it appears to me that what you're looking for in your life is not what's far away. The pig doesn't represent what's far away from you. It represents what's right up under your feet. The diamonds in your life are, you have to sniff them out where you are, because again, their noses are very sensitive. I think a lot of times people look to bloom. You know, people say things like, oh, you know, if I had $10,000, I could do A, B, and C, or if I lived here, if I could do this or do that. But I think there was some saying once about blossoming where you are, like looking for the opportunities, looking for the resources, looking for the tools, looking for the stories, looking, you know, what you need is up under your feet. Like, it's not about looking far away, it's about looking in your surroundings, where, you know, looking where you are. So I think that is very interesting. But another interesting thing about the pig is that the pigs, the heart we use, the pig's heart is very similar to humans, and that surgeons use various parts of the pig's heart in replacement surgery for humans. And it's actually they use the heart of the pig the most in terms of doing heart surgery. Now, I find all of this extremely fascinating. Another primary reason that farmers have to make sure that the pigs are calm and safe and cool and clean is because pigs are able to transfer diseases to humans. So when pigs, matter of fact, I was reading that pigs are known to be one of the cleanest animals, and the reason they wallow in the mud is to keep themselves cool and to make sure that there aren't any ticks or flies. They don't like bugs on them, and so they wallow in the mud to keep cool and to keep insects off of them, which is pretty interesting. And they have very few sweat glands. So this is isn't this interesting? I think it's just so fun to learn the little nuances about an animal. And there are over 2 billion pigs in the world. Like, they're in every continent, and they are the main source of food for many tigers. For tigers in certain parts of Asia. There is some strong symbolism here that we can discuss in another video about the relationship between tiger people and pig people. This completes part 2, and in part 3 we will talk more about some of the pig symbolism and personality traits. Thank you so much for watching.